everybody. Welcome to the Lunenburg Public Library's Fresco Storytime. It's getting colder and colder. I think there are going to not be many days when we can unfortunately meet out on the patio to do our story time. But I'm glad I can be with you and share stories this way. This is also working. So today we're going to be talking about some Christmas stories, and I picked out a couple of some really good ones that you may or may not have heard before. Probably you have, but they're just fun stories, so we'll share those in a minute. But before we get started with that, shall we start with our welcome song? Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to say hello. All right, we did it. Yay, I almost don't need my worksheet anymore. So before we get started, let's let our friend out of his basket here. Mr. Fresco, would you like to come out? Oh, see. Buongiorno, everyone. Buongiorno. Nice to see you again. Well, Mr. Fresco, we're going to be talking about something that it's a time of year that we all really, really enjoy, and I'm sure that children and families in Italy do as well. So let's see what we have for an Italian word today that might be a little bit of a hint. Oh, it says Buon Natale, Topo. Buon Natale, Topo. Can you see that? So Buon Natale is Merry Christmas. That's how you say Merry Christmas in Italian. And then Topo is the Italian word for mouse. So does that mouse look familiar? I bet he does. So thanks for bringing that along today. That's a good phrase to know. We'll probably be saying that a few times. So let's get started with our first book. This one is called If You Take a Mouse to the Movies. And Laura Numeroff wrote this story, and Felicia Bond drew the pictures. I love her pictures. There are lots of stories in this series, so to speak. That mouse gets to go lots of different places and do lots of fun stuff. Let's see what happens if you take a mouse to the movies. If you take a mouse to the movies, do you remember going to the movies? Yeah, before COVID hit and changed our lives, at least temporarily. It was always a fun thing to do. Now we get to watch movies at home. That's fun too. He'll ask you for some popcorn. Of course, if you're going to go to the movies, you have to have popcorn. And when you give him the popcorn, he's going to want to string it all together. Wait a minute, I thought he was there to watch the movie. You know what, I wanted to show you something. I just noticed this time. I never noticed it before. Right here, on the outside of this popcorn container, it says Holiday Popcorn Stringing Kit. Pull here. And right there, I don't know if you can see it, is a string that's taped to the outside of the bucket. So I guess that was the plan all along. Then he'll want to hang it on a Christmas tree, of course. So you're going to have to buy him one. On the way home, he'll see a snowman in your neighbor's yard, and he'll want to make one of his own. That's a pretty good snowman. With his carrot nose. Pardon me. Then he'll need a carrot for the nose. So he ran aside and grabbed a couple for him. When he's all finished, he'll decide to build a fort. And he's going to ask you to help him. Excuse me, sorry. Do you notice what's different about this snowman? It's a snow mouse. He's got ears. Oh my goodness, look at that fort. Do you ever build a snow fort before? It's a lot of work. It's a lot of fun though. And look at the the fortress around the bottom, a little wall to protect the fort. You see what that is? Carrots and twigs, that looks awesome. Then he'll want to make some snowballs and have a snowball fight. That's what you do when you have a fort. There's their Christmas tree waiting patiently off to the side. Do you have your Christmas tree yet? We do at my house. How about you, Mr. Cameraman? Do you have a Christmas tree yet? Oh, he said he does. Playing outside will make him cold, and he'll want to go inside and curl up on the couch. And he's going to ask you for a blanket. Oh dear, look. His outside clothes got all wet. He's cold. Oh, that looks comfortable. What a great blanket that is. Once he's nice and cozy, he'll want to listen to some Christmas carols. So you will have to find some on the radio. Wonder if they have Spotify. That's an easy way to get Christmas music. Oh my goodness, what's the mouse doing now? He is singing along, and it looks like he's enjoying it. Oh dear. The carols will remind him of his Christmas tree, so he'll want to make some ornaments. You know what ornaments are? That's right, decorations. Yep. Let's see what he comes up with. So you'll get him some paper and glue. I have to say, that mouse is a lot of work. And this is the best. He's going to ask you for some glitter. Do you see what his friend's doing here in the background? Got that great big Christmas tree, and he's pulling it into the house. When the ornaments are done, wow, look at the stuff that he made. This is beautiful. Look at that angel. Wow, she's fancy. And a snowflake and some bells. And a paper Christmas tree. Star, that must be for the top. Candy cane. That's going to be a fancy tree. He'll hang them all up. Look at the little boy he's doing. He's holding him up so he can reach the higher branches and pile all those ornaments he made on his head. Then he's going to stand back and admire his beautiful tree. Oh my, look at that. Wow. That is one well-decorated tree. Even making it tip a little bit. He'll notice that his popcorn string is missing. Oh no, how can he tell? I wonder what happened to it. Do you remember? Let's see, do you see it in this picture? No, some snowflakes. How about back here? No, there's the ornaments that he made, the glitter all over the place. That's the only problem with glitter, is it is a little bit messy. Is that it? No, that's not it. That looks like cotton. Nope, here's the paper that he had in the glue to start his ornaments. Still don't see it. There he is singing along with the Christmas carols. Oh my goodness, it looks like it's been missing for a while. Here he is all cuddled up in the blanket. But I don't see any popcorn. There he is trying to warm up and dry off a little bit. Oh, I almost thought that was it, but I think that's just snow on the little boy's jacket. Let's see. Might be a little bit hard to see in this picture because there's a lot of white. But here's the big, beautiful snow fort they made. I don't see any popcorn. So he lost it before the snow fort. And, nope. None here before the snowman. Oh, he He still has it here. Huh. So somewhere between buying the tree and making his snowman, he lost his popcorn. Oh well. Let's see what his idea is for taking care of that problem. His popcorn string is missing. So, of course, you know what he's going to want to do? Make another one. So he'll ask you for some popcorn. And chances are, when you give him the popcorn, he's going to want you to take him to the movies. We've gone full circle. Guess what I see? What's on the ground by the snow mouse? It's the missing string of popcorn, unless that's the new one. I bet it's the one he lost. Well, we found it at last. Isn't that a nice story? I love those stories about that little mouse. But I always think that he's very lucky because his owner or his friend that is with him in all these stories is very patient. All right. How about if we do another song? All right. My right foot has the wiggles, my right foot has the wiggles, my right foot has the wiggles. I tell it now to stop. I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, but my left foot wants to bop. Can you hear it? My left foot has the wiggles, my left foot has the wiggles, my left foot has the wiggles. I tell it now to stop. I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, but my right hand wants to bop. Right hand has the wiggles, the right hand has the wiggles, my right hand has the wiggles. I tell it now to stop. I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, try to sit here nicely, but my left hand wants to bop. My left hand has the wiggles, my left hand has the wiggles, my left hand has the wiggles. I tell it now to stop. Sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, I try to sit here nicely, and tell my body to stop. That's a fun one, isn't it? Sometimes that happens. You ever have that experience when you are trying so hard to be a good listener or a good participant in something, and your body just wants to move? I get it. Okay, before we read our next story, to show you this activity that we have here today, and it's all about these things over here. Let me show you what a real one looks like. Take one from our craft kit. These. Raise your hand if you like those. Oh, they're sweet and kind of minty. I love them, candy canes. They're good just like this. Have you ever tried to eat one, suck on the whole thing and not bite it? Oh, that's hard to do. So this is a little poem all about some candy canes. I'm going to show you a craft that's going to do the candy cane in a couple minutes. All right, this one goes like this. Sticky, sticky candy cane, sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking to a D. Do you see the D up here? Sticking to the D. Do you know anything that starts with that letter D? I know a good word. How about dad? Or dog. Anybody there have a dog? Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking to a P. Do you see a P up here? I do, right there. There's a candy cane. You know anything that begins with that letter P? Oh, how about from our story that we just read? Where did I put it? P is for popcorn. Yum. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking to a C. The letter C. Do you see the C up here? This one? No, close. That one almost looks like a C. A little extra part to it. How about this one? Yeah, there's the C. C is for candy, like candy. Oh, and cane. Candy cane, cat, cookie, all kinds of yummy things begin with the letter C. Sticky, sticky candy cane, sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking to an E. Well, we only have two left. Which one do you think it is? Yeah, that one, E. The letter E is for ear and elephant. So again, lots of great words. Eat, that's a good word. Begin with the letter E. All right, we have two more actually. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking to a T. There it is, last one. What about T? Toe or top. Tie, like tie a shoe. Lots of good T words. One more. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticky as can be. Sticky, sticky candy cane is sticking onto me. That's right. I am now wearing a candy cane. I actually kind of like it. So that's a fun one, and it helps you to recognize some of your letters and talk about what these letter sounds are. All important things to learn as you're learning how to read. All right, I have one more story to share with you today. Do you remember the mouse, the bear, and the ripe red strawberry? Well, this is that same little mouse. Let's see what he's up to now. This one is called Merry Christmas, Big Hungry Bear. And Don and Audrey Wood wrote this story. And Don actually did the pictures too. Probably a pretty talented guy. Hello, little mouse. I see that you're ready for Christmas. Wow. Somebody that he knows is going to get a lot of presents, or a lot of someone's. A beautiful tree. It's a great picture. Oh my goodness, what a lot of presents. Are they all for you? Oh, maybe they are. I hadn't considered that. That is quite a pile of loot. It must have been a very good mouse this year. But little mouse, what about that big hungry bear in a cold, dark cave at the top of the hill? Look at his face. Oh my, I don't think he thought about that before. Oh, how that bear loves Christmas presents. Who doesn't? Red ones and green ones and little ones and big ones. Oh my, look what he's doing. Do you think he's going to try to lock up all his presents again? Just like he did that ripe red strawberry? Maybe. Oh, that bear would do anything to get some presents. Oh, look what he's doing. Nailing his door shut. Nobody's going to come into his house. There you go. But he never does. Not even from Santa Claus. Just look what he did over here. If you were able to break down through that door and came walking in here, you might step on those tacks. Youch! That little mouse is sure trying to protect his Christmas. Boo-hoo-hoo. Every Christmas he sits alone in his cold, dark cave, and plop, 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 the tears fall from his big, hungry eyes. Look, it's making the mouse cry. I guess he never really thought about that part of it. Little mouse, what are you doing? So he took the chains off his presents, and he took all the boards off the door so he can get out the door. And now he's taking cotton and putting some on his head. Oh, I know someone who wears a hat like that. Do you? Mm-hmm. Putting some on his boots. Let's see what he's doing. Oh my goodness, who does he look like in that picture? Just a little tiny Santa Claus. Yep. Oh, I see. What a brave little mouse you are. Big sack of presents that he's pulling on that sled. No one else in the whole wide world would go to that cold, dark cave of the big, hungry bear. Ooh, I don't know if I would you? Do you think you would? Oh, you must be very brave, just like the mouse. Ooh. That does not look like a friendly place. Especially on Christmas Eve when you just want to be home and snug in your pajamas, waiting for a special visitor. Shh, little mouse. Someone big is fast asleep. Look, there's a big, huge tree. And I think little mouse brought some, it looks like he's got some decorations as well as some presents. Let's see what he's going to do. Quick, little mouse. Someone big is waking up. Oh no. That's quite a big jump for that little mouse. Hi, little mouse. Someone big is peeking. Oh dear. Filling the stocking. Boy, he didn't forget anything, did he? Come out, little mouse. I see something big. Guess where little mouse is hiding? Can you see him? Here's a hint. Guess what that is? It's his little tail. I think he might be right in there. I see something big for you. Merry Christmas. Wait a minute. I wonder what that is. What do you suppose it is in there? I think it's a present from Mouse. Oh my. Is the big hungry bear going to have a Christmas this year? I think so. Look at that. That looks amazing. It's from the big hungry bear. Oh my goodness, what could be inside that package, do you suppose? Little mouse is going to take it home. Let's see if it shows. Nope, he's going to wait until the morning to open his present from the big hungry bear. This says down here, and so Dawn and Audrey Wood did not tell us what was in that package. I guess we're just going to have to guess. What do you think it could be? What would a mouse like? Do you think it's a new bicycle? Could be. Oh, wait a minute. What do mice like to eat? That's right, cheese. Do you think that's a big, huge chunk of cheese? Oh, it could be. That would last him for quite some time. He's going to wait till he wakes up to find out. Because it doesn't show us here. That's the end. That's a good story, isn't it? All right, one more thing before we finish our story time today. I want to show you what, if you get a chance to stop by the library and pick up a craft, I'll show you what you're going to make today or this week. It's a candy cane mouse. And in your kit, there are the directions, with a couple of pictures. It's really pretty easy. Now, the directions say that you can make your mouse out of felt or some real kind of heavy stiff paper or fun foam. The kit that you're going to get is going to have fun foam in it. But I want to show you one that I had from before. It was made out of felt, because those are really cute too. So if you decide you want to make more than one, I recommend the felt. It's also really cute. So here are the pieces that you're going to need. Here's the mouse's body, and here's his ears. Isn't that funny? That doesn't look much like ears, does it? But it will. So you're going to cut this out and trace it on your fun foam. But actually, you might want to hold off on that because you will, in your kit, your fun foam will already have the shape traced on it. You just need to cut it out. Okay, same thing for the ears. They'll be all traced for you. So you're going to have these two pieces cut out, but save this because you might want to make another one. So then, once those two pieces are traced and cut, they look like this. Here's the mouse's body. Again, I showed you from the pattern, there's the ears. And then what you're going to do is you're going to fold your mouse, actually fold it this way, and take your scissors and make a couple of snips, just like that. Not very big. So it makes a little cut that's probably maybe about an inch. And then you take your ears and you put it in this hole, this side of the slit, and you pull it, and you put it on this side, and it looks a little lopsided there, so you can play with it a little bit and make it, how cute is that? Now, the directions didn't say to do this, but here's a little hint that you people who have listened to StoryTime will get. You're then going to give the mouse a tail. So the way the directions show it, you're just going to turn it over and take the kind of the stem end, the long end of the candy cane, and put it through like that. And then you can put a piece of tape across here and hold it in place. And there's your little mouse ornament. Now, again, I just drew the eyes and put a little nose on there, but in your kit you'll have some googly eyes and a little pom-pom nose that you can attach with your glue. I recommend this kind of glue to use for this project rather than a glue stick. But another thing that you can do if you'd like, just makes the candy cane a little more secure, is aside from just making this slit up here, I folded this and cut another couple little slits right here too, so that when you put your candy cane in, you can feed it through that slit and that one, and then up through the middle of his ears, like that. And it just makes it a little sturdier, a little bit attached, a little bit better. The fun thing you can do too is if you have an empty branch on your Christmas tree, you can hang it right from the branch. Just like that. Isn't it cute? I love this craft. This is a good one. So I hope you get to stop by for a kit. It's very easy, just a little bit of glue and a little bit of cutting, and all the supplies that you need are in your bag. So good luck with that. All right, so thank you very much everybody for joining me for StoryTime today. It's been fun. So hopefully you're able to come back next Monday and we'll have some more holiday stories for you. Take care, everyone. Stay safe.